time to seize the day. Now is the time to seize the day. Answer the call and don't delay. Answer the call and don't delay. Hey, what's up there, young historians? Happy Wednesday to you. It is February 3rd, 2021, and it is indeed a Wednesday. Happy birthday to Elizabeth Blackwell. She lived to be 89 years old. She was a British physician, notable as the first woman to receive a medical degree in the United States. She also founded the New York Infirmary for Women and Children. We're going to find out more about Elizabeth Blackwell later on, but what she really did was struggled to find a college that would accept her simply because she was a woman. And finally, she found a college that would accept her. Finally, she received her doctorate to practice medicine. And then she went ahead and decided to create her own hospital because they wouldn't hire her because she was a woman. So she started her own hospital and her own school to teach more young women how to become doctors. We'll find out, like I said, more about Elizabeth Blackwell later on, but she also played a significant role in the American Civil War as well. So pretty amazing figure there. Happy birthday to Fran Tarkenton. Some of you know about this guy, one of the greatest Vikings of all time. He was born in 1940. He is 81 years old today. Happy birthday, Fran. He was a former NFL quarterback who played 18 seasons. Most of those seasons were with the Minnesota Vikings. When he retired, he had 47,000 yards, 342 touchdowns, and 266 interceptions. Those were all NFL records at the time. So when he retired, he was the best quarterback, as far as numbers go, of all time. He's in the NFL Hall of Fame. And lastly, happy birthday to Ferdinand Magellan. Magellan is the great explorer. He lived to be 40 years old. He's from Portugal, so a Portuguese explorer. And he organized a Spanish expedition to the East Indies from 1519 to 1522. This resulted in the first circumnavigation of the globe, traveling around the entire Earth. It was completed actually by Juan Sebastian Elcano, but organized by Magellan. On this day back in 2005, Alberto Gonzales becomes the first Latinx U.S. Attorney General. Someone who is Latinx means they are from a Latin country, a Spanish-speaking country. Alberto Gonzales becomes the first U.S. Attorney General as George W. Bush nominates him. And there he is swearing the oath of office with the first female Supreme Court Justice, Justice Sandra Day O'Connor. And in 1959, a tragedy happened. Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and the Big Bopper, who were all musicians, they died in a plane crash in Clearwater, Iowa. They were traveling, I'm sorry, not Clearwater, Clear Lake, Iowa. They were traveling from Clear Lake, Iowa to do another show in Moorhead, Minnesota when their plane crashed. It was known as the Day the Music Died because Buddy Holly was already a superstar in the rock and roll music, and Ritchie Valens and the Big Bopper were up-and-coming musicians. A tragedy there. And lastly, in 1870, the 15th Amendment was ratified. We've already talked about this. It guaranteed the right to vote to male citizens regardless of race, which especially gave the right to vote to African-American men, regardless of whatever color their skin was or regardless of their previous servitude, meaning even if they had been enslaved before, they were no longer restricted by that and could actually have the right to vote. So that happened in 1870. That was during the Reconstruction era. Your code word today is thing. Just T-H-I-N-G. Thanks, Ryan, for that idea. It could be a thing like the superhero here, Thing 1 and Thing 2, or the creepy crawly hand from the Addams Family. All right, today's plan is talking about labor unions. First, I'm going to have you watch Labor Unions. It's a video on an exercise in imagination. You can see the link up there. Then I'm going to have you watch the Homestead Strike, which is an example of what happened to one group of workers. And then you're going to do a short reading on labor unions. And then after you've done the reading, then you're going to answer 2 questions on a Google Doc. Okay, so watch labor unions, watch Homestead Strike, short reading, and then answering questions in a Google Doc. That is your plan for today. Remember, strength in numbers. We'll see you next time. Peace. Buddy Holly, take us away. When you make me cry, you say you're gonna leave. You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.